So that'll be dope. This is the dreaded fart machine. I've muted the audio, so it's just going to be me talking the entire time. And we're going to watch the two legends, FGC Jesus and the answer, go at it. So both these guys, the answer's on a little bit of a teabag, you know, showing the FANG respect. The dreaded fart machine. Yeah, if you missed the blow up on Twitter, then Joe did some disservice to these players. And they were upset about it, which was reasonable. And they voiced their complaints, and Joe apologized and was trying to make right by it. But this match is super, super good. A lot of sweeps on Nishi Qs, which are pretty dope. Yeah, you can see the answer's just playing a big game of avoidance here of FGC's pressure, or of Jesus' pressure, but getting caught here pushing buttons, actually costing him the life lead. Can't get mixed here. Oh my goodness, the coward's crouch pushed them same side. That's ridiculous. Was going to host and run, but you need to see this. Fang mirror. Yeah, so this is half commentary, half match analysis here. It's kind of in the middle because it's a little bit difficult. But the interesting thing is how both these players respond to the Nishi Qs and how they pressure each other, right? Because FANG is trapped in FANG's pressure. So it gets a little bit rough. Oh, and I love the fact that they pick different V skills and V triggers. I think that's super important. So you got the answer rocking V trigger 1, V skill 1, and the opposite from FGC Jesus. All right, coward scratch, it's plus. Trying to get the fly over the balls, but it's not happening. Hey, FANG can fly over medium and heavy balls, but he can't fly over the light balls. No anti-airs. Oh my goodness, these guys are going back and forth. All right, finally the answer putting some poison down, getting the lockdown. Even taking that sweep there isn't terrible because you get the poison back on, but that's gonna be rough. Now he's in a rough spot. Nice mix up. Didn't have the charge, I guess, because he side switched too quickly. Nishi Q with the up fireball. Yeah, poison balls. I should probably say balls, poison balls. Nishi Q is just always on my brain. Dude, the second hit of that fireball hit super well, and it was a great confirm from the answer there. But one of the big things to watch out for is the poison cloud. Whoever kind of has the poison cloud down can control the space of the match a little bit. And because FANG gets trapped in the other FANG's pressure, you like Jesus is getting trapped in the answer's pressure, you see a lot of walkbacks happening. And the answer's just raw sweeping. All the poison, you see whoever has the poison cloud down controls the match. FGC Jesus tried to go in and he got hit by it. So that's match 1. Rhythm is it the answer? Oh, the answer has some rhythm. Some would say that he's really moving and grooving. He's really putting on some good pressure here, punishing the sweep with sweep, punishing the jump too, the perfect coward scratch. And you see like FGC Jesus is trying to backdash out of some of the coward scratch pressure. I'll miss the meaty stand jab there, but good reactions from the answer. You really see like the answer doesn't want to get caught in any of this pressure, but trapped now. He's just holding it. He's doing a much better job of picking the right moments to jump back and reset the neutral, and then surprise EX hands, EX little flappy flaps. Catches you walking forward. It's -2, so it's pretty safe. Poison balls to cover round start there. Even though they don't punish, it does give the answer some space. Not that it lasts them very long. FGC Jesus did the parry and caught the roundhouse. I think that's the entire reason he picked parry in this matchup, is to catch some of the untrue stuff. EX flappy flaps is -2. EX forward hands. Normal one is like -6. But getting into it, V skill 1, so that poison, or excuse me, V trigger 1, so that V skill 1 is an actual hit. Yo, look at these poison cloud traps. And then punish on the sweep. Yeah, so now it's some good adjustments from FGC Jesus. He's getting out of some of the pressure that the answer was setting up before. Yeah, back forward punches. The rest of them are like minus double digits, minus 11, minus 9, minus 10. But yeah, you see FGC Jesus is starting to react to the answer's options and is, you know, starting to catch the jump backs with some more pressure. Yo, he made him guess what side, and the answer guessed wrong. I like the EX slide there. Like, the answer's too far to really punish it. Yo, sometimes you don't think about it, but Fang's pretty wide, and it's pretty difficult to tell what side Fang lands on. No, getting out. Oh my goodness, perfect walk back spacing. Yeah, so you see the answer there wanted to put FGC Jesus in block stun after the EX wings, EX hands, and he was too far away. Oh, gonna activate here. Doesn't get anything. Oh, second hip sweep didn't catch either. Gonna get caught. Can't confirm combo here. Oh my goodness, that mix was kind of dirty. We're gonna go back. So we're gonna watch some of this again. So he throws the poison balls up. And he has enough time. Oops, colored on the wrong screen. He has enough time that when he throws poison balls up, so they're here and here, right? And so they'll hit about here and here. And so he gets to slide under, push a button, and then slide back under and get 2 mix-ups because each of these poison balls has like 3 hits to it. So he can slide to one side and then slide back to the other for additional mix-ups. Also, like an instant overhead can happen if he wanted to like instant overhead. So, right, so he slides under and he goes low, which pushes him into the first poison ball, and that's just pretty much it. He didn't even need to do that crouch medium kick. He was going to be dead, but does it just to be safe, like just to confirm that combo, right? It's a really tough mix up to block because not only can he just like, especially at that life, he can just jump back. He can jump back into an overhead. You get hit by both poison balls, it kills you. He slides under, crouch light kick, hits you. He slides under, crouch light kick, it hits you, which is what we saw, or he slides under, jump back, medium kicks on the other side to instant overhead you and hits you. Right, and at that life, every one of those kills. All right, plus, and he tries to backdash to get away from the situation, which is appropriate. Fang doesn't always have the best options to follow down a backdash. Like, he has to make a hard read on a sweep, I think. Or a heavy punch. Delayed heavy punch. Yeah, that one was big minus, so. Pressure for the answer here. Because he's in V-Trigger 1, all this poison's just adding up by being next to him. Yo, he tried to tech. FGC Jesus is just putting on a train right here. Like, he's just not giving space for the answer to breathe. And you can see how panicky that's making the answer. Like, as he tries to backdash and jump back. He guessed on the side and guessed wrong, but then just instant overhead. I mean, if you're wrong, because it side swaps, I don't know if Fang can get a good punish. Dash forward fears. You gotta believe. Right? You ever double dash SBD? It's the same thing. Sometimes you just gotta believe. Oh, a little bit of a lag spike, it looked like, but FGC Jesus keeping his pressure up. Dude, he's moving. It's weird to think how fast Fang moves when you're just playing against another Fang player. Like, usually it feels like Fang is super slow, but he is rapid. Had the block there. Nishiki was coming down on his head, so the answer loses his pressure. Stuck in this stand roundhouse, which is only +1, but Fang doesn't have any way to deal with it. Right, he's a 4-frame character. Trapped behind the poison cloud. He ate it there just so that he didn't have to deal with additional pressure. Overhead didn't kill. Now there's a chance. Good blocks. Again with the instant overhead. What did... Hold on a second. So if we're gonna look here, what does the answer do? Oh, I'm so glad that that mess of frames tells me what he did. Sometimes VLC doesn't like to work. It looks like he went for a throw and instant overhead was, I guess. And again, there's not much for FGC Jesus to lose there, right? He jumps forward and there's no punish waiting for him. Besides like maybe jab, meaty jab, fierce into hands, I guess is the most damage he could take. Nice whiff punish. Yeah, so now we're just kind of like in a chill up here. Both of them have reacted a bunch to what the other one's doing. We haven't really seen any crazy setups or anything, but we're just chilling here as both try to vie for position. V-trigger out for D-answer, but getting up there for Jesus, but gets the Ogi here, gets the additional pressure. Interrupting the EX Fireball there was good. It stops D-answer from getting additional pressure, but such a low life and only one touch for D-answer. Keep in mind that even though the scores didn't update, FGC Jesus is up 2. He only needs to win one more. Bad sweep gets punished. And now you're just going to see FGC Jesus try to run some corner game, but you're always at risk. Like, anytime FANG goes for throw, the other FANG can just jump out. Whiff punishes. Again, Poison Cloud really controlling the spacing in this match. It's just so hard to consistently find the spacing to put down Poison Cloud without getting stuffed for it. Finally a throw, right? Right, he set up the Poison Cloud, forced the jump. Oh my goodness, that was a sick anti-air. I can't believe he stays same side. Activate to keep the pressure going. A lot more plus frames. Alright, but the answer escaped. He really just is waiting for FGC Jesus to draw out his V-trigger. Finds the opportunity to put down EX Poison Cloud. Really forces the situation for him, but Jesus had to go in there. So, the answer tying it up. Oh, good counter hit. And he grabbed the Coward's Crouch. I didn't know that was possible. Alright. A lot of tech here. Tried to punish the V reversal, but too slow. Yeah, it doesn't look like FANG can really punish the V reversal. And it's interesting how they've laid out their decisions here, right? A lot of times there was a throw there from the answer, but this time it was the roundhouse. Caught FGC pushing buttons. And so a lot of this matchup comes at how do you deal with the Poison Cloud and how do you deal with Coward Scratch? Both really strong options that FANG doesn't really have an answer for. All right, doing early niche Q to prevent the Coward Scratch from even happening is a good start. Early Poison Balls. Man, FGC Jesus has really just set up a game where D-answer keeps trying to get away and usually runs back into things, but has the setup game here. Forces him to spin the meter, pushing it back to the Poison Cloud, but it disappears. Yeah. Nice air to air still. Went to the other side, which I thought was surprising. Thought he would stay same side, but where's the mix? Other side, back throw. Do you see, like, how layered all of this was? Right, like he does this knockdown, right? And so Here's the thing. Not what I wanted. Will you go away? No. I hate VLC sometimes. So here's the thing with this. So he gets the knockdown with the Nishikyu. Right, the little poison balls. He does the slide to go under. This is just to kill frames. He literally can't sit up fast enough. The second slide is what really matters. So when he slides back, that's when the 50-50 happens, because he can stay same side. Like, he can stay here or he can go over here. He goes over here and tries to get plus frames. So he does coward's crouch kicks, so which is +2, I think, +1 or 2. But the answer, knowing the setup, stays on the ground, which is very important. Because being that in that situation as FANG, when you have no way to reversal or 3-frame your way out of it, is just good. But the follow-up mix-up is, even after the whiff, there's another slide. And here, he can do jump back into an overhead, which he won't do because the life is too low. Right, so the option is jump back or jump forward into an overhead. You can grab him, or you can push a button. Or you can backdash and bait something out, but I think that's not a great option, especially against FANG against FANG. You're not really trying to debate too much stuff out on wake up, except maybe an EX slide, which is why he throws, right? EX slide comes then. This is actually really hard to see here if we go back. Right, right, you literally don't see that FGC Jesus is right here, but he's laying completely flat on the ground. You actually can't see it. And he just waits for the answer to like fall into it and try to see that coward scratch is there and push something to stop him from coward scrouching. Oh, I'm surprised he couldn't get a juggle there. Tried to bait the throw and he got it. The answer's gonna take it. That was wild. That was a super good set, to be honest. There's a lot of interesting tech that was shown. A lot of interesting tech. A lot of the setups are what's really interesting about it. Because sometimes you don't always get the... I think it's making you quit. I mean, you never want to fight against FGC Jesus or D-Answer or Let Cinders Burn or Mortzi. There's so many, like the list of good FANGs only gets longer the more that you play this game. But shoutouts to them. Shoutouts to D-Answer and FGC Jesus. I wish the best to them. Good stuff on that. Match analysis. Oh my goodness, Dell subscribed with the Twitch Prime. Oh my goodness.